everybody, I'm Melissa Dauphars, your independent Scentsy Consultant, and here's my husband, the tomato.
Hello. I'm Garrett.
The tomato.
I got a little sun today out on the motorcycle.
Teeny bit. So, we are your independent Scentsy Consultant, husband and wife team, and we are coming to you today to do a What Have I Been Warming? And my first item up is the apple butter frosting brick. So my husband is going to be kind enough to read the scent notes for this.
Absolutely. I'll tell you exactly what they say it is. A heartwarming melody of cinnamon spiced apples and decadent vanilla buttercream.
It's amazing. It's like a vanilla. It's like a vanilla cupcake. That's with that meets an apple cupcake. And they get together and they get married. So that is amazing. I went through all of this. This is a brick, and I shared it with family and friends, and we had a good time with that. So that's the first thing. It is a lot of wax. What is it, like?
15 ounces?
Yes. So it is the equivalent of...
Yeah, so standard pack is 2.6 ounces.
It's the equivalent of 5.5 bars of wax.
See the difference. This is the normal standard size.
Thank you, honey. So the next things that I've been warming, and I want to try to find, because there were several of them. I'm going to put my glasses on because I've got to read the description here. So we have quite a bit of things to go through, as you can see. So I have 3 of the scent of the months that we went through this month so far, and the scent of the month for, hopefully you can see that, for February is Plum and White Woods. There, maybe. It's going to be backwards anyway, I think, but it is a lavender colored wax, and Scentsy describes Plum and White Woods as being sweet raspberry preserves and damson plum weave through vanilla orchid. So I don't really get the raspberry note. Like, I don't get it at all.
It smells good though.
It does. It smells good. It's very, I get a lot of the woodsy.
It's almost perfumey.
It's kind of like you're right. It's very, it's like a perfumey plum woodsy smell. Oh, we didn't smell the apple butter frosting.
I know what that smells like. We've been burning it.
I don't know if we don't burn it.
Excuse me, warming it.
Correct. I know, but you can never get enough of this. This is like my number one of 2 favorite Scentsy waxes. So can't get enough of that. I have another whole brick to go. So the brick of apple butter frosting, 3 Plum and White Woods, and then, okay, so this, that won't be in the book. So this is a cult favorite of Scentsy's, and it is Scentsy's, wow, that light is like, it washes it all out. It is Sweet Plum Pastry, and it is amazing. I got this from a consultant, gifted it to me. It's sweet plum with coconut crumbles for the crust. It is amazing, and there's like marshmallow fondant, if I'm correct. All I know is it's amazing. I don't ever want to be without this. It's hard to find because it's not in Scentsy's current catalog, nor the catalog that's coming out for March 1st. So if you run across a consultant with a few bars of this, you want to snag it because it's amazing.
And I could not remember the name of it, so for me it's the Purple People Eater.
That works.
It's purple.
Okay, and so the next thing that we went through is the scent of the month for January. It is Scentsy's Vanilla Mint. I think there's a couple of these in here, yep. So we've got a couple of these in here. Nope, I got 3 of them in here. Is that everything? Whoa, throwing things around. Yeah, so I've got 3 of them. That's not going to be in there, honey.
Oh.
So it is right here. So this Scentsy describes it as wintergreen frost sparkles over vanilla and frozen citrus. You want to take one and smell it? So this is amazing. It's so fresh. It's so fresh. You get the wintergreen, you get the mint. It's more of a mint. And you get the vanilla, and there's just tiny, tiny bit of citrus that you smell. This sucker is, it's not, I wouldn't say strong, but it's a really strong performer. You can put it, we have a cube and a warmer in our spare bathroom, and it'll last like, what, 2-3 weeks?
Easily.
I mean, it's crazy. It's got a really strong throw, and it'll last. It just is a really solid performer. So that's why we went through 3 of these and still have some, and we are loving that. Next thing we have here, oh, we're not going to have scent notes on this either. This I got from the flash sale. It's apple and s'mores. It's kind of self-explanatory. They don't have it anymore. I'm hoping that it'll come back. It's not in the next catalog, but maybe for fall and winter. Smell it. It's what's in my car.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells so good. So you get like, I don't know, it's almost like a fire, like a...
Almost a woodsy smell.
Like a smoky fire, and then the apple and like the marshmallow note. It's really good. Yeah, so that was apple s'mores. So we went through a bar of that. And this is another bar of apple butter frosting. Oh, that's so hard to see. There. And yeah, we went through a whole bar. Even though we had a brick, we went through a whole bar.
Brick and a bar.
So the next thing, this will be in there, and it should be in the, I believe this is in the classics.
What's it called?
Vanilla bean buttercream.
Okay.
Right there.
Vanilla bean buttercream. Decadent buttercream frosting made with the freshest butter whipped with cane sugar and vanilla extract. So creamy and sweet, well, you will have to lick the spoon.
Oh my gosh.
And you can eat this wax, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, our wax is food grade paraffin. You could, but it wouldn't taste very good.
It smells a lot better than it tastes.
Oh my gosh, smell. You can smell the butter. You can smell...
It smells like frosting.
You can smell the buttercream icing. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Not only is this a phenomenal performer and an amazing wax all by itself, but it is a really great mixer. So if you have any waxes that are just too strong, like for me, this plum and white woods is a little too strong, but if you pair a cube and a cube together, it just tones down the strength of the wax, I guess, and the throw of that wood smell, which I'm not a huge fan of it this time of year. I'm kind of transitioning more into the spring and summer scents. So the two of these together, it'll just transition that wax completely. It'll give it a whole different vibe. So I like to do that. And vanilla bean buttercream is a great wax to do it with, which is why I went through a whole nother bar. So we've gone through 2 vanilla bean buttercreams. And this next wax is my, oh, it's tied for favorite with the apple butter frosting. You know what it is. It's in the classics.
Luna?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
My whole family, with the
Luna.
exception of my sister, are big Luna fans. So definitely you want to check this out. If you've never ever tried or smelled Luna, I'm hoping that that comes through. I've got this there, maybe there. It's a blue wax.
For Luna, Scentsy says, white florals, jasmine, sweet pea, and freesia. Juicy berries and sandalwood shimmer like moonlight.
Oh, it smells so good.
It's a clean, fresh scent, and that's the one we use the absolute most.
But it's soft. It's very soft. It's very lightly floral, very lightly, because I'm not a big floral lover.
Isn't that the disc we put in my car?
No, that was Eskimo Kiss.
It's very similar.
Oh my gosh. It is. They say that that's the winter version of Luna.
Yeah.
I love Luna. If you've never tried it, you need to get your hands on some of this wax because it's amazing. It's also in our clean line and our body line. So our body wash, our body cream, our lotions, we have dish soap in Luna. We have Scentsy Fresh, which is like Febreze but Scentsy. We have Counter Clean in Luna. So we have Luna in a lot of our lines. We have Luna Car Bars, Luna Scentsy Circles, Scent Circles, and so you can have Luna almost anywhere you want to go. We also have Luna in our Scentsy Pods, but this isn't Luna. This is the Baked Apple Pie. You want to read Baked Apple Pie?
I'll find it.
It should be probably in the winter, maybe.
For Baked Apple Pie?
Or holiday. It may be in the classics. I might be wrong. Nope, Corner Cafe.
There it is. That makes sense. Corner Cafe. Baked apple pie. Flaky crust apples and spices combined in a strong scent.
It's very good. It's very appley. It's very cinnamon. So these are the Scentsy Pods for the Scentsy Go. We went through 2 of these. And lastly, but not least, we went through an pumpkin cinnamon swirl. This isn't going to be on there. It may be on there though.
It's definitely not on there.
It's on there.
I have it. For October, pumpkin cinnamon swirl was the scent of the month. Fresh pumpkin garnished with cinnamon stick and a dollop of whipped icing is the way it's described. Now, I'm not a pumpkin fan, but that smells pretty good. Kind of spicy pumpkin.
Tell me if that doesn't remind you of apple butter frosting, but in pumpkin. It's like pumpkin butter frosting or something.
A little spicier, but yeah.
Oh God, I want to order another bar of that. So there you have it, folks. That's what we've been warming for the month of January into February. So we've got a lot of bars here. So let's see. There's 4, 8. 12, 13 bars of wax, 1 Scentsy Go pod, and 1 brick. So I would say that's a pretty good
and how long has that lasted us?
January to so far in February.
So about 6-7 weeks.
So got a lot of stuff there. But we love Scentsy. Everyone on our family loves Scentsy. I never realized that my husband would love Scentsy just as much as I do. Can you hand me that bar of soap? I went through 1 of these bars of soap. This is in the vanilla bean buttercream. So I've already replaced this once. I have it at my kitchen sink. It's phenomenal. It lasts forever. In fact, it went from November to just last weekend. And I still had a teeny bit in there, but my girlfriend was like, can I have that bottle? It's so cute. So I'm like, well, it still has a little bit of soap. And she's like, oh, okay. So I felt bad, so I gave it to her. So it had like this much soap in there, and I use it all the time. I mean, like, I'm a hand washing fanatic. And so, yeah, that's in vanilla bean buttercream. One of the things I love about this soap is it doesn't take up a lot of room. Previous to being back in Scentsy, I was a huge Bath and Body Works lover. And I loved their foaming soaps, but they always make my hands crack. And especially this time of year, my skin tends to be really, really dry. We live in Arizona, so it's extremely dry here. And their soap made it worse. Like, I was forever having to put stuff on my fingers because they were cracking and they were sore and they were painful. Scentsy soap does not do that. In fact, it has some moisturizing properties to it that I've noticed. I can still feel it on my hands, but not like a residue, just like it's more supple, more soft. So I can't recommend their soap enough. They just have the most amazing, phenomenal products. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Our website is
AllAboutThatWax.com.
www.AllAboutThatWax.com, spelled out just like he said. You can find us on Facebook under All About That Wax. We also have a special VIP group on Facebook for our VIP customers. So if you're interested in that, let us know. I will link all of our contact information down below. We hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.